Hello captains and welcome back to Nautic XP. It's your favourite questionable skipper Captain Pig at the helm, and today we've got something a little bit different lined up. We'll be taking out the pilot boat Dolphin from Satsnitz to drop off a maritime pilot aboard an incoming vessel. It's a critical job guiding big ships safely into port, and let's be honest, what could possibly go wrong? Probably everything. Along the way, we'll check out some of the awesome features this simulator has to offer, the systems, the visuals, the handling, everything that makes Nautic XP one of the most exciting ship simulators I have played to date. And if we've got time after the pilot mission, we'll fire up the search and rescue vessel to see if we can squeeze in a rescue mission before the end of the day. Before we cast off, make sure you go show the devs some love. Nautic XP is officially launching on the 1st of November on Steam, so go wishlist it and show them some love. It really helps support the amazing team working on this absolute gem of a simulator. Alright, engines ready, coffee in hand, maybe a few life jackets in case. Let's go and drop a pilot and make some waves. Okay, here we are in the pilot boat tutorial on the pilot boat Dolphin.
You might already know our pilot boat Dolphin from previous tutorials. Today, however, we use this boat for what it is built for.
Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. Use it for what it's built for. Doing pilot tasks. What do we got to do? Oh, spacebar. Okay.
In most harbours, it is common to support large arriving ships with a maritime pilot who has excellent knowledge of the local waters around the harbour.
That's definitely not me. That's definitely not Captain Pig.
Your task is now to request a pilot task at the harbour office, pick up the pilot and drop him at the arriving vessel.
Okay, that sounds easy enough.
All systems are online.
Yep.
First, open the radio menu.
We can tell all our systems are online. We can see the smoke coming up from the engines. We can see our navigation lights, our position lights are on. Everything's turning. So on this side, before I do go into the radio menu, we'll just have a look. So everything here we can click on. So if I want to turn on the interior lights, we can do that. The external lights, everything is clickable here, which is really cool. What I might do is close the hatches in anticipation for a crash. Also up here we've got the map, we've got the sonar. We can change the warning depth and the range of the sonar. It goes up to 400 meters. So we can have a look here. There's the 400 meter range, 100 meter, 200, 400, which is really cool. And we've got all the information below it. So we've got depth below keel, we've got depth below bow 100 meters ahead, we've got our draft, we've got water depth bow, which is 11 meters. We've got our position. Here is our GPS system. So that gives us all our what mode it's in. So if I click on autopilot now, we'll see it turns into waypoint mode. We'll turn that off. I can press X on the keyboard and that will lock it on its heading of 315 degrees. We can turn that off, and if I put some waypoints, I press M on the keyboard and I put some waypoints out just randomly. And then we go into the autopilot again. We can see how far away our waypoint is, what waypoint it is. So it's 1 out of 4. And the course is 149 degrees. Our distance to destination is 4.8 nautical miles. So it's got a lot of useful information here, which is really cool. Also, we've got our throttles, our information for our throttles. It is 0 at the moment, but we can use our mouse wheel on each one of these because we've got 2 engines. We can use our mouse wheel and increase and decrease our throttles and put in reverse as we need to with the mouse wheel, which is really cool. So everything is really clickable. Now if we go in the wheelhouse here, we can do the same here. So that's our docking panel, but our GPS system is right here in front of us. So we can turn that on and off by just clicking on it. All the buttons here for our engine, our DC bus, our AC bus, our external lights are all here. So everything that we can click over here is pretty much here as well. And then we've got our map here that we can turn off and turn on. Everything is absolutely clickable, which is really cool. I like multiple ways to do it because we can even use the keyboard shortcuts to do things. So it's really cool that we can do everything by clicking. Now if we go through a few things here, we can bring up from the laptop here, we can go the mass of the boat, we've got the trim of the boat, we've got damage control, we've got our draft, we've got our route. This is where we can put in our different routes. We've got our weather report and our forecast weather, which is really cool. So we'll jump out of that. We'll go into the next thing here. This is our docking panel. So we can undo and place a line, and to tighten it, we just use our mouse wheel. So we can click off that. This here is really cool. So basically what we've got up at the moment is our position lights, but what we can do is we can go pilot boat, and now our lights will change. So if I jump on the outside of the boat here, or the vessel, we can see our lights will change. Let's just move it to the side a little. We might be able to get a better look. Hold on, I'll just remove it. There we go. So there it is with the pilot boat showing on the light panel. There we go, just with our normal position lights. And then we can go anchored, and we can see the different lights turn on and off. So dangerous goods. So everything is modeled really nicely. Okay, so the next thing we'll do, I'll just move my camera position back to where it was. The next thing we can do is if we move across, I'm just trying to take you through as much as I can. So we've got our pitch angle, our roll angle, and here we've got our port and starboard RPM. We've got our rudder right here. So if I turn our rudder, you can see that turn. And this is our rotations per, like degrees of rotation per minute. This is our speed of travel. This is our fuel flow, how much fuel we have on board. We've got our basic information here. We've got our radar, our sonar. We've got our starboard anchor. We've got our thrusters, so our bow thruster, our stern thruster. And I think that's about it. And we've got our coffee mug that we need, because we definitely need coffee. I forgot the radio. We've got the radio as well. We can cycle through the channels with our mouse wheel. And we've got clickable bilge pump and hatch doors, which is really cool. And a coffee machine at the back, just in case we need a coffee real quick. We do have checklist as well, so this is where you can quickly pull it up and have a look at like all the shortcut keys, just in case you can't click on something. So let's go, for example, autopilot heading mode on and off. So you'll see the different shortcut down here. So Shift plus X, which is very cool. It's cool that we got all that information. So what we needed to do is, I'll bring back up this. What do we need to do? Call up on the radio.
When the correct radio channel is set, you can now open the local harbour menu by pressing the number in front of Channel 13 Sassnitz.
Okay, number 1 on the keyboard.
If the harbour supports pilot tasks, you can now request a task by pressing the number in front of Request Pilot Task.
Number 2 on the keyboard.
This is Pilot Vessel Dolphin. We request a pilot task.
Dolphin, Sassnitz, cruise ship Majestic Sun is approaching our harbour. Pick up the pilot at our office and let him board the ship.
The harbour authorities target to assign always the closest arriving vessel as destination. It might happen that there is currently no vessel arriving, then you have to wait or travel to another harbour to get a mission.
Okay, cool.
Proceed now towards the harbour office.
The harbour office, okay. Okay, it's over there.
Align your boarding stairs to the boarding ramp and establish a secure mooring connection to the dock.
Okay, what we'll do is we'll take off our mooring lines in our docking panel now, so we'll throw them off. Very good. And what we'll do is we'll maybe increase on the starboard, no, on the port engine, sorry. 15% on the port engine. That should get us coming out of the dock now. Very good. As you can see, we're rotating nicely. And now we're rotating a heap, which is very good. So I'll press 7 on the keyboard and we'll go 20% throttle on both engines now. And we'll straighten out our rudder. And we're away. Go pick up this pilot. See what he's got to say. Go bring this cruise ship in. Nice and safely. What I might do is get rid of these waypoints. So I'll press Shift and Delete on the keyboard. That gets rid of all of them at the same time. I don't know where this cruise ship is yet, but we will find it soon enough. Get out of the map view by pressing M on the keyboard. What are we going? 7 knots. That's a good speed for in a harbour. As we can see on the sonar here, we've picked up the ship on the other side. Okay, we'll turn in now. We do have our fenders out, but we'll leave them out for now. There's a lot of activity going on at this harbour. A little forklift cruising around. Is that something getting loaded over there? That crane is like hanging something down. No, I don't think anything's getting loaded. Okay. Anyway, let's jump back in the wheelhouse. Cruise down beside this ship here, because we'll have to do a turn down the bottom. Because we need to load the pilot on this staircase right here on our port side. As you can see, the other vessels hanging around, we'll get rid of all the information, are very beautifully modelled. So much detail in them. It's absolutely beautiful. That's what I really love about it. Oh, what are we doing? Hold on. That's what I really love about this simulator so far, is how well everything is modelled. You know, it doesn't feel like I'm hanging around a whole bunch of like Tonka toys or something. I actually feel like I'm hanging around all ships. It's really cool. I've been really enjoying this simulator. What we'll do is slow down now. I'll just bring up our information so I can see everything. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll head in on this angle. Might go 10% on the throttles, just to bring us in closer. Start a bit of a turn. Very good. Okay.
The boarding ramp does automatically adjust its height to the docked ship.
I've zeroed out our throttles
that it
now.
will not damage your boat by a careful positioning of your ship.
And we'll just cruise up to it nice and slow now. We'll bring up our docking panel as well. We actually might jump out on the front deck here so we can see what's going on. Okay, we're cruising up.
Ensure that we are docked before the pilot is boarding our ship.
Okay, there we go. Are we good?
Once the boat is in position,
We're good.
the pilot
We're
will
close
board the
enough.
ship. Wait
I'm
until
not
the
happy with
boarding
it though.
procedure is completed, indicated by the mission progress bar.
I'm not happy with my docking, but it's good enough. Yeah, we're a bit off. Okay. How you going, mate? You ready to work? Okay. Think we're good to
The
go.
pilot is on board. Let's head out and look for the ship.
Proceed now to the arriving vessel.
Okay. We'll head out now, so we'll go back in the wheelhouse. What I might do is I'll put some throttle on the port side engine. We'll try and get away from this dock. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. Let's go up on the throttles.
Depending on your difficulty setting, the active mission target is only shown on the HUD mission bar at the top HUD, or also as a marker on the map and in the 3D world.
Okay, so we're going to go 60% on the throttles just to get ourselves away from this dock. And we're slowly starting to speed up. 3 knots we're going. Very good. Okay, pedal to the metal, let's get out there. 9 knots, 10 knots. Now we will have to be careful for traffic. I don't see any other traffic just yet. We'll just make sure. Oh yeah, there is something right there, a couple boats. But we're faster than them, we'll get in front of them. We'll bring up our map. Okay, we're going straight out. Okay. So, we'll use our GPS a little bit here. We'll cruise out. And we'll put on our GPS. Okay, we're clear of them boats. We've got heaps of time. Good. They're going slow. They'd be going about 6 or 7 knots, I would think. Ah, so far so good. Haven't crashed yet. It's unusual for us. We've normally done a little bit of damage to our hull by now. But in saying that, we did do the ferry mission last episode very successfully. Okay, now boarding these ships with the pilot boat, we'll be doing it from the starboard side of the cruise ship. So we'll be going around the back of it and coming up alongside its starboard side. So we will have to plan for that. Okay, we're all good. We are all good. Let's jump up the front. Another thing I want to do actually is change the flag. We will go... What country will we go? New Zealand. Might go Australian. My home country. Even though I'm in France right now. There we go. Australia. Very good. The good old Australian flag flying even though we're not in Australia. Jeez, I was getting enough smoke in my face then, wasn't I? How you going, mate? You're not seasick? What was that? Oh, okay. So, if you're wondering what we just ran over then, that's our marker for our GPS. You can pretty much run over them. It's not going to do anything catastrophic. It's fine. We'll throw all the information off. We'll have a look around. So, we've got the life rafts. What have we got happening up here? Oh, what a beautiful day. Got the moon out. Got a few planes flying around. Beautiful visuals. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Got the hot air balloons over there in the background. Absolutely stunning visuals. Got a front view, inside. Let's just go. I want a screenshot. There we go. Or this way. This way's probably better. Screenshot for the thumbnail. There we go. Right, back to work. So I'll keep heading out to this cruise ship and I'll see you all in a minute. Okay, welcome back everyone. So we're getting close to the cruise ship now. What we might do is we might actually radio them. Yep, that's the cruise ship. We're just going to pull up our radio. And we're going to go number 4, which is the cruise ship. And we'll go friendly greetings.
Cruise ship, on my bearing. 349. This is pilot vessel, Dolphin. We send friendly greetings.
Dolphin, this is cruise ship Aurora Star. Pleasure to see friendly traffic out here.
Well, we're not exactly pirates, so it's all good. Alright, so we're sending friendly greetings. I almost need a coffee, to be honest. Just looking at this coffee mug makes me want to have a coffee. At least there's a coffee machine on board. Okay, so now we've got to plan our approach and our speeds. Now I don't know how fast this cruise ship is going. I would say maybe 6 knots. Maybe. That sounds like a normal boarding speed. And we are currently going 24 knots. So once we get around the other side here, I'll pull our throttles down to maybe 20%.
Every arriving ship has a pilot boarding ladder on starboard side. Keep
Okay.
this in mind when approaching the vessel.
Okay.
Approach from the rear of the ship and choose an approach angle of around 30 degrees towards a point, around 20 meters in front of the ladder.
Okay, well I didn't do that. I'm just cruising up beside the ship. What are we going, 12 knots? That's a good approach speed, I think. Oh yeah, I see the ladder over there, right near his
During
head.
the early approach, adjust your own ship speed to the target ship speed plus 3 knots.
Well, we're going 13 knots, so it's not too bad. Okay. Wonder how fast he's going. Too bad we can't radio him
Once
and
close
ask
to
him.
the ladder, align own ship speed to target speed and careful steer towards the target ship hull.
There, we're getting there. Do we have our fenders out still? Yeah, we've got our fenders out still. Very good.
We are getting closer. Keep a close distance to the ladder to allow the pilot to move over.
Okay, we're getting there. Okay, we'll go 20% on the throttle. Or maybe
The pilot will
15.
start to move as soon as the boarding stairs are aligned with the ladder and you stabilize the pilot boat.
Okay, we're coming up now. I think we're going the same speed as him. Okay, let's go a bit faster. 21% on the throttle. Back down to 15%. There we go. Go, man. Go, we're right there.
Okay, he is on his way. Stay in position until he reached the deck.
Okay, very good. We done perfect. We done perfect. I know we're creeping forward a little bit, but that's okay. That's awesome. Yep, he's up there. Very cool.
Alright, the pilot made it on the ship. Let's head back now.
Well done. You mastered to drop the pilot onto the ship.
Oh look, the ship's turning away from us. Very cool. That's so cool. That was actually fun. That was a really fun tutorial. Well, let's throw everything off the screens. Let's go have a look at this cruise ship. Let's go. Maximum effort pilot boat. There we go. Oh, what a beautiful screenshot. There we go. Screenshot. That's actually a big ship. And the best part is you can actually play as this ship, which is really cool. Oh, what's that beside us? I swear I've seen something beside us then. Okay, I'm in the drone camera now. We'll cruise back. There we are. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Better catch back up to our pilot boat. Beautiful sunset. Okay, very cool. I love this drone camera. There we go. Here we come. And past we go in the pilot boat. Very cool. I reckon we go and do a rescue mission now. Let's go to the main menu. So we go open world. Let's choose our boat. I said we'll do a rescue. Let's go location. Let's go Satsnitz. Or do we want to go somewhere different? Maybe Loombin? Let's go Loombin. Weather, we'll leave as is. We'll just see what we end up with. Okay, here we are. Now I haven't connected my controller yet to the sim. So that's why it comes up with that little warning. So we are cold and dark. So as I was going through with everyone before on the previous boat, we can jump in the wheelhouse here. And the first two things that you want to do is you want to throw on the DC bus and the AC bus, which you can do that by pressing here. So you can press the battery, the AC generator, then we can click on the engine. As you can see, it turned on just down here with the buttons. Then we can turn on our radar, GPS, our sonar, our radio. Don't need our autopilot yet, our position lights, interior lights, external lights. We'll leave everything else open. Looks like a nice day. What else do we need to do? We need to find out what channel this harbour is on. Channel 5. So we go to our radio and go channel 5, like so. Then we can bring up the radio menu and press 2 for Loombin, and then we're going to go departure for patrol area, or area patrol. There we go.
This is rescue vessel Magic. We are leaving for an area patrol.
Magic, copied that. Good luck.
Good luck. That's all she had to say to us. Good luck. Okay. You know, like, not have a nice day or something. Okay, how are we going to get out of here? Okay, this should be fun. So we'll bring up our docking panel. We'll remove our mooring lines. And we'll start with the bow thruster. That should get us turning around. Be honestly faster just to reverse out of here. Oh, we're getting there. We check our map. What's down here? Is there a big enough area to turn around? Maybe there is. Maybe down here we can turn around. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll just use our throttles here in a second. So what we'll do is we'll start going forward a little bit. 5% on the throttle, on the port throttle. Get ourselves moving away from the dock a little bit. Then what we'll do is go 5% in reverse in a minute. Just want to get a bit further away from this dock. There we go. 6% in reverse. Go 10% forward. Now we'll go 10% in reverse on the starboard side, and that should get us rotating around quite nicely. Let's make sure we don't hit anything. So this is our stern camera angle. We've got plenty of room. Plenty of room. We'll turn on our stern thruster. Very good. Thought we're sliding backwards then. But we're not. We're all good. Okay, we're turning. That's a big ship. That's a really big ship. Okay. We're almost around. Jump in the wheelhouse here. Okay. What we might do is on the starboard engine, bring that back to neutral. We'll start moving forward. Just on our port engine at 10%. Very good. Slow and steady wins the race, especially when you're leaving tight areas. I would rather take my time and just slowly navigate out than just rush and crash. But there is fun in crashing as well, so... Bring up our radar for a second. Okay, there is a boat out there somewhere. Okay, we can turn off all our thrusters. Very good. They're all off. Let's speed up. Let's go 20% on the throttle. On 21%. It's fine. Now, one thing that I didn't show you on the other boat is the camera views. So if I go here and I'll put our camera looking like this. Hold on, I'll just turn off everything. So we're looking like this on the stern camera, and our bow camera, we're looking like this. If I jump into the wheelhouse here, I can turn on this screen here and cycle through the different camera views, which is really cool. So if you're docking or undocking, you can set your cameras up like so. Like we can come out here if we're going to dock up and set up a camera, so then we can be in our wheelhouse here and really see what's going on the side of the vessel, which is really cool. We might speed up a little bit more. Go 40% on the throttles. Done that by pressing 8 on the keyboard. Make sure there's no traffic coming. Actually, we'll jump up the front for that. No traffic coming. No, we look all clear. Very cool. Jump back in the wheelhouse here. I did want to bring up our radar again. Okay, so that vessel there, the ID was from back in the harbour there. Okay. Now let's go 100% on the throttles now. Let's get out of here. Set up some waypoints, I think. And we'll just cruise out until we get a radio call. So I'll turn on the autopilot. And there we go. That's it. Now we just sit back, cruise around. Oh, while I was talking.
This is motor vessel, Endless Horizon. We are capsized and need immediate rescue. Our position is 2 nautical miles west of Lubman.
He's not even far away. That's what I love to see. Now what we'll do is, we know he's down here. We'll just make sure there's nothing weird around us. So there's no rocks or anything around us, so we should be pretty good to go and just pick him straight up. Oh, this is an easy one for us. Okay, looks like we're going to get 0 damage on all of our ships today so far. I absolutely love it. So as you can see now, we're starting to turn towards the next waypoint. So if I bring up the GPS system, I'll just press J on the keyboard to bring up all our information. We can see here we're on waypoint 2 of 3. Distance to the next waypoint is 1 nautical mile. ETA to waypoint is about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. ETA to destination, 4 minutes and 49 seconds. So we actually might speed up a little bit, go 100% on the throttles, because they are capsized and waiting for us. What we might do is we might actually jump out on the front view here, bring our camera down, and we'll get out the binoculars and we'll see if we can't see them. I think I can slightly see them. Yeah, I can see them out there. Okay, very good. What a beautiful day. Maybe not for these people that have capsized their boat, supposedly. But it's a beautiful day for sailing, no storms or anything.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Yeah, we're coming.
This is motor vessel, Endless Horizon. We are capsized and need immediate rescue. Our position is 2 nautical miles west of Ludman.
Okay, we're going to respond back to them.
Motor vessel, Endless Horizon. This is Magic. We are 1 nautical mile northeast of your position. Estimate arrival time is 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. I wonder what port we're going to have to take them back to. Maybe Lubin? Maybe. Please not be in here. Oh, if it's in here, if we've got to take them back into here, I'm going to scream. Because that means we're going to have to navigate. So we're going to have to stay on the north side of this. Should be able to cruise up here, around and down into the channels. Yeah. I really don't like getting into this harbour, but we will see. We will definitely see. And as you can see here, here's some other traffic that's coming out of the port that we just come out of now. Now maybe if I go onto the radar and we go Control R, we can increase the range. There we go. So we can see a sailboat to the south of us. Very cool. Alright, what we need to do is watch out for this boat actually. Where are you? There you are. Oh, he's not really capsized. I would not call that capsized. Okay, let's turn off our GPS system. We can see him very easy. And we'll start thinking about slowing down in a minute. Oh look, he's setting off flares and everything.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is motor vessel, Endless Horizon. We are capsized and need immediate rescue.
Okay, we're going to start slowing down.
2 nautical miles west of Ludman.
I didn't even bring in our fenders. I'll bring them in after we pick up these people. Yeah, I think they faked the radio call. I bet you they just ran out of petrol and they don't want to have to... Oh geez, that scared me. Okay, that was a big bang through my headphones. Bet you they just ran out of fuel and they don't want to have to paddle home. Don't want to have to row their boat home. Okay, we'll just come alongside them now. This was quite an easy one. The weather was good. I didn't choose the weather.
Okay, we are closing. Reduce speed and come alongside the boat to take the people on board.
Okay, we'll slowly cruise up to them. I've just put our bow thrusters on a little bit just to get our nose around a little. I want our nose around closer to them. And we can turn them off in a second. Yeah, they can get turned off now. Now we'll just slowly creep up beside them.
Keep in place until all persons are transferred.
Engines are in neutral. Let's jump in the wheelhouse here. Okay. So we just got to wait for this little green bar to go across. And then we've picked them up. And then it's going to tell us where we got to take them to complete the mission. Hopefully nowhere weird. Maybe down in here.
We got all of them picked up. Let's head to the next port.
Okay, back to Lubin. Okay, that's easy. Oh, we're getting super easy missions today. Yep, very cool. What, we're just going to leave that boat here? We could tow that home. Put a rope on it and tow it home. There's nothing even wrong with the boat. Oh, I nearly hit it. I almost hit it. Oh, there's lightning over in the background there. I can see it over here. Maybe it might make its way over to us. But we should be back in port by then anyway. Okay, 100% on the throttles. Let's get out of here. Let's get this mission done. Take everything off the screen. What we might do is we actually might set some GPS down here. Oh, I don't like that. There we go. That's better. And then get out of the map view. Jump in the wheelhouse. Turn on our GPS. Alrighty, we're cruising into the harbour now at Lubin. I'm just turning in now. We'll go port to port with the sailing boat that's coming out. And hopefully we'll be all good. Yeah, we're all good. Start bringing down the throttles now. So we'll go 80% on the throttles. Very good. We'll start getting ready to dock up in a minute. Yeah, that storm is moving towards us. I think it's getting closer and closer. We can see it out in the background there, in the distance. We'll bring our fenders back in by pressing Control F. Or is it Shift F? Shift F, sorry. So our fenders are back out. Slow right down now. We'll go, what, about 40% on the throttles? There we go. Yeah, there is a storm coming. But we beat it. All we got to do now is dock up. And our job is done.
We should drop our passengers right next to the harbor office over there.
That's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to pull back on the throttles again, down to 20%. Very good. What are we coming in at? 5 knots. It's a good speed. Yeah, that lightning's definitely getting close to that lightning. Okay, bring up our docking panel. Now, I am a bit far away. There we go. Just a little bit. And we'll go neutral. Go in reverse. 8 in reverse. Okay, we're down to 1 knot now. Now we can just slowly start creeping up. We'll go into this view here. And we'll move it so we can see correctly. Okay, very good. Slow and steady. Okay, we're going 1 knot forward. And we'll go into neutral here in a second. Neutral. A little bit more forward. A little bit more on the throttle. Just to get us moving forward. There we go. Throw the line. Oh, we moved too far forward. Damn it. I was trying to get it perfect on there. Okay, let's go back in reverse. Neutral. Throw the line. There we go. That's good enough. That's good enough.
It is now safe for the passengers to disembark.
There we go. We are done. That's the mission's done. So that was a tutorial mission doing the piloting, and now a rescue mission that we done in absolutely perfect weather, which is almost like cheating. I feel like we cheated that one. It was so easy.
So, that's it. We returned the crew safely to harbor.
Alrighty guys, that's it. We're done. 2 missions done in the 1 video. This will be a super quick video by the looks of things because it was super easy this time around. We damaged no ships, 0 damage between 2 missions. I'm super happy. Thank you so very much for joining me with this episode. It's been a pleasure. Let us know in the comment section below what you'd like to see me do next time. Catch you all in the next one. Perfectly Imperfect Gamer, the pig is out.